Hey guys! Today I have a get ready with me video for you. I'm going out for a birthday supper and then downtown to the clubs and bars for a bit. So I decided to film me doing my makeup, my hair, and I'll show you my outfit too. I hope you enjoy this video and yeah, let's jump right in. So at this point I hadn't showered for a couple of hours, so I refreshed my skin with the Marcel 2-in-1 Micellar Cleansing Water just to remove any excess oil that is built up on my face and clean my skin a bit. Because I chose to wear a matte lipstick that night, I had to prep my lips with my favorite lip balm. This is the Nivea Lip Butter in Macadamia Vanilla Yumminess. Now I'm taking my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation in the shade 105, and I'm applying it with a 187 MAC stippling brush. Next, I'm using a new favorite brush of mine. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I basically use this to evenly disperse all my foundation, spread it out, make sure it all looks even, and kind of gives a more flawless look. Not completely, but I think you know what I mean. And here I'm just taking some of the excess foundation and bringing it down my neck a bit. Next, I'm taking my Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer from CoverGirl in the shade Medium, and I'm just using this on any problem areas, like around my nose, any acne scarring, that kind of thing, overly red areas. And I blend this in using an oval foundation brush from Mary Kay. Now we don't want to look tired, so now I'm using my under eye concealer. This is the Mary Kay concealer in Ivory 2. Has a nice yellow tone to it. I found it's the perfect under eye shade for me. And I'm just applying this with my middle finger. I'm using my other Real Techniques brush. This is the setting brush, and I'm using this like a lot of people do, just to set in my under eye concealer with some of my regular face setting powder. And now I'm taking my big MAC brush. This is the 134 brush, and I'm using my Physicians Formula Mineral Airbrushing Pressed Powder in Creamy Natural. I'm filling in my eyebrows with my freshly sharpened Sonia Kashuk Eyebrow Definer pencil in the shade Taupe. It's out when I want my makeup to last all night. I use my setting spray multiple times, like throughout the process of getting ready. So here I'm setting all my face makeup. And now we're going to start in with the eyeshadow. I'm using the Smashbox On The Rocks palette, and I'm taking the shade Marzipan in the top left corner, and I'm applying this using a 213 MAC brush just to my brow bone. I'm using the shade Snow, and I'm going to be applying this using the same brush to just the inner corner of my eyes to help brighten them up a bit. I'm using the shade Fizz, and I'm applying this to the inner half of my eyelid using the same 213 brush. This one is probably one of my favorite shades I've used so far. This one's called Mink, and I'm applying this to mostly the outer half of my lid, but I also kind of bring it in and blend it with Fizz. This did take a while to build up though. I find these eyeshadows you need to do a couple layers to get the same pigmentation as, say, the Urban Decay eyeshadows, but I still think they're pretty good. So far, no major issues with them. Next, I'm taking some Scotch tape and I'm applying it to the outer edges of my eyes so I get a nice angled, clean line. And now I'm taking probably my favorite shade in the palette. This is called Royal. It's like a deep matte eggplant purple color. And I'm applying this using my Spa Resource crease blender brush just to like probably the outer half-ish of my crease. And then I'm taking my Lise Wattier blending brush, and I'm going to apply a neutral shade to this to blend called Totally Nude. And I'm just gonna try and blend that out. Oh, tap off the excess. Took a bit too much. Some of these have a lot more like looseness to them. Like you need to definitely tap off the excess with some of these more than others. Mostly the matte shades. Next, I'm taking the shade Juniper, which is right next to the jewel in the center, and I'm using my fluffy blending brush to apply a bit of this to more of the inner part of my crease because I didn't want to take the purple all the way in. Now I'm removing the Scotch tape, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Q-tip and some makeup remover to remove any fallout. And then I'm gonna set that all in place with my setting spray. And now my hair is magically blow dried. So now I'm taking that same setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm using the eyeshadow from CoverGirl called Champagne, I'm pretty sure it's called. Not entirely sure, because I think the label ripped off. But I'm using this to apply a bit of this to just above where I apply my blush. Now I'm taking my Body Shop Honey Bronzer in Light Matte, I think it's called, Light Matte. And I'm going to be using a Eco Tools brush to apply this. I think it's just a large powder brush. Blend that all in. Now I'm using one of my favorite blushes ever. This is MAC's Well Dressed. It's this really light bubblegum pink that does have not too much pigmentation to it, so I find it's great for my cheeks. So now I'm using a new eyeliner that I love. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. And it's just this really nice like matte black that's super pigmented and pretty easy to apply. Like you barely have to apply any pressure and you get this really deep black line. It took me a while to actually line my eyes because I suck at it, but here it is when it's finished. Next I'm using the L'Oreal Volumizing Butterfly Mascara in black. My favorite mascara right now, like ever. Oh my god, so in love. And I'm applying this to my upper lashes. Now gotta dance to the music a little bit, get all pumped up. So now I'm using a clear lip pencil from the Body Shop. I think it's just called the Lip Line Fixer in clear. And I'm applying this to the outer edges of my lips. Now the fun part, lipstick. I'm using the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Mesmerizing Magenta. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm just applying it to my lips. Next, I'm straightening my hair. And I'm just combing it out with a comb, and then I'm gliding my Avanti Nano Silver, I think it's called. It's a really good straightener, I really like it. And I have it set up on 430 degrees. And I'm just straightening my hair. Here's what the hair and makeup looks like all done. Next I applied a really quick basic coat of Essie's Bahama Mama. My bracelet is from Dynamite. These earrings are from Icing by Claire's. And my little handbag is from Aldo. I really like the zipper details on this. It's kind of edgy, it's like the perfect size. My dress is from Rio, which sells Eclipse brand clothing. My tights are from Forever 21, they're kind of crappy, they ripped. And my boots are from Payless. And yeah, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned because I have a really exciting micellar solution comparison video coming up, which I've been preparing for a couple of days now, I guess. Maybe a week, I'm not sure. But I'm really excited about it. So please come back for that one. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. That way you definitely don't miss it. Thanks, guys!